Means a lot to us because we lost in CFL just some days ago or some weeks ago. So we want to make sure to win this time. We fixed our problems and then we have a good result in the Invitational tournament.
Niels playing the counter position on the top of A. They're just going to steamroll right through anyways, but Niels, this is his chance to make an impact. Finds two, looking for more. Niels is still alive somehow, looking for a third. He gets it.
This CFS IO means a lot to us because we want to win the title 3 times in a row, and we're very happy.
The last 2 rounds didn't quite work out too well for them. JWoww swings wide in mid, can't find anything, gets taken down by...
I think the most unique team is Pentasports because they always play a bit crazy and a bit random, and for us it's unpredictable where they're gonna push and what they're gonna do, so it's gonna be Penta.
A half second too late on the rotation, catches none of it, but Terror on the back of side has already found 2. Terror, he finds a third here. Terror gets the quad kill.
I thank you to all who supports Lazarus and our players and our team. Thank you very much. And our goal is of course to win. That's the only goal you have.
Waiting for the support, tries to get some late round damage here. Penguin slides in.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone who is cheering for us, and I personally will make sure that we won't let you guys down again, and we're gonna win this tournament.
It means a lot. I will do everything to win this tournament because I told my teammates we will do everything to win every tournament this year, but we played really bad in playoffs against Miss. We will do everything to win this tournament, I believe.
Here it comes, JWoww going to be isolated as Penguin gets smoked off. JWoww caught with an 8-out, Anubis. But Penguin, he's going to be taken down as well. Anubis, they put a stop to the match.
In our region, our main competitor is Team Meth because they are pretty strong and they are from the same country basically, so they're like the very tough opponent, and we look forward to beat them, to be like the best team in Egypt, and if we did that, we'd be the best team in MENA.
3 players await him. Here comes the attack though. Anubis, they are ready for this one.
Maybe Team S, because they are from Egypt. They are a big opportunity for us. Maybe the last final we play against Team S, but we lost.
Into the top of mid, they have no idea. Totson able to find 1, Totson able to find 2. On the drop down, he gets all 3. Totson, what a way to answer back.
To the fans, I appreciate all the support, and we love you guys, and we will try to win this CFSI for you and for our country.
And he's done his job if he can stay alive. He gets 1. It's down to the 1v2, but Horse, he's going to try and find this. All 3 remaining kills. He can't do it though. Snare holds on.
I'm sorry about the last tournament we played against Team Miss, and we will do our best to win CFSI for you guys. Thanks for the support.
Welcome back, guys. We are here at the CFS IO for the EUMENA Division. We just had a crazy back and forth match in which Anubis Gaming, they just barely were able to take down Penta Sports, and now they gotta face Lazarus.
Yep, that's a problem. Anubis, their first match, all the way to map 3. Second match just now, all the way to map 3. Now up against another very strong opponent, Lazarus, who has been watching, as you mentioned right before, and saying, okay, they're doing this, they're doing that, and this is their place out today. They had this much time to prepare against them today.
Yeah, it's a lot of information for Lazarus to take in. We'll see if they're all warmed up and ready to go as well. Let's go ahead and introduce our teams here once again.
Take the look at this positioning here. It's going to be one. Make it a double kill here. All 4 remaining players aren't going to stand a chance to Vise. 3 in a row. Tot trying to hold on. Gets 2.
Of course, Lazarus, if you have been following Crossfire for any amount of time, you should know about this team. They are just... Every single player brings a very consistent play style to the board, and it's really cool to see. I'm actually a big fan of watching their games. I think they always come extremely prepared. And I think after what we saw in the last match, they should be the favorites, but it's hard to tell in this very competitive division.
Yeah, basically, you can, of course, key player Niels, but I do want to go back to what you were saying. Last match, Anubis versus Penta, very neck and neck, but Lazarus, they were able to beat Penta 10-7. 13-10, so it wasn't one-sided, but still it was set score 2-0, which means in comparison, if you put Penta in the middle between the two teams, Lazarus should be winning against Anubis Gaming.
Should be. That's what you
in
would
theory
expect.
Of the numbers, what we had today and yesterday.
In theory.
But Anubis Gaming, they do go back and forth, and depending on the map, they do play like roller coasters.
Yeah, we did see a lot of streakiness from Anubis versus Penta, and I think that we might see a little bit of a different taste when we do see the Crossfire that Lazarus does play.
Yeah, Lazarus always is a constant team throughout the team. All five players usually play around the. There's no like big weakness, big hole for the team. They're always standard, play great. They have their strategy, they control the pace. Rotation is quick, not like the other 3 teams. But also because of that, it can be red sometimes. Now let's see if Lazarus can eat really and bring one more on the table, because they also have 2 in a row to play today.
Yeah, well, that was Lazarus. Let's introduce Anubis once again.
Going to be Beva a little bit late to the party. Doesn't matter. Still gets 1. Make it a double kill for Beva. And look at that snare. Tot, who finds the first. Tot still.
Anubis, as we have just seen, pretty strong team overall. But they have won both of their matches with a 2-1 scoreline, with a bunch of extra rounds in both of those matches. So you have to wonder, you know, what is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back? Or will the camel stay strong and continue through and potentially be our first 3-0 team?
Yeah, very important. Of course, they're right now in the standings with 2-0, number 1, but just thinking about the situation, if they lose against Lazarus, because Anubis, they had 2-1, not 2-0s, and Lazarus already had a 2-0. So, at the worst, it has to be a 1-2 loss for Anubis to challenge Lazarus in the first place. So, of course, when you're actually playing, you can't really do all that math, but you really have to get 1 set off of Lazarus at least. I think that's their least goal that they have for the win. Of course, winning the game will just bring them to 3 match wins and first place maybe in the grand finals tomorrow.
Yeah, like you're saying, you know, that would be definitely their main focus, right? let's beat Lazarus. We are extremely warmed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things we always talk about. You know,
maybe a little too warmed up. That's what we worry
Yeah.
about currently.
Are they tired? Are they, you know, exhausted from that grueling battle against Penta? Or are they just better ready to go to set the tempo? Because with all the streakiness we saw between those two teams, it also helps to notice the momentum in FPS games, you know, getting those early wins when you are warmed up, when you're ready to go against Lazarus. As you can see, the head-to-head here, very close between them. Lazarus has the one extra, but not a big difference.
Well, first place and second place of the regular season, just by, I believe, one win during the regular season. Playoff, they only had one match. Of course, it is a ladder-up system gauntlet there, but very close neck and neck. And depending on the ban pickoff, where we are headed, it's going to matter a lot. Lazarus, I think, a little less, but especially what we have seen from Anubis, yeah, sub-base is the way to go.
Yeah, take away the sub-base.
Get that out of the way.
And Lazarus, they don't want to play on ports. And we are going straight to Black Widow again. And then Compound and Ankara. So back to Black Widow. I remember last year during regional finals we had, I think, one map of Black Widow the entire time.
Yep, only the final day, I think, and it had to be played because I think it was the grand finals because it was best of 5.
Best of 5, going all the way to 5 games there as well. This is going to be an interesting one. Before today, I was actually expecting, you know, if you guys remember the predictions, I was actually expecting Anubis to take this one. I think you may have voted for Lazarus here. It was a very split vote.
It was half and half, 3-3.
Yeah.
So this is the highlight match. If a lot are watching, depending on the map, it's really half and half, 5-5.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's jump on to Black Widow for map number 1. And off we go.
Right.
Back onto this one. Anubis just played this map.
Snake is already...
Bevo with an AWM. Weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And another shot did go in with Hudson right next to him for help from B-Doors.
That's a lot of pressure there. The C4 is down. They were not able to pick this one up. So Lazarus going for a bit of a wonky mid-push here on Black Widow. You extremely rarely see this. And it's not going to pay off for them this time.
I'm sure Lazarus... Yeah, the pressure from the access road is still there. Doom getting a lot of work done. Snare. Okay, B-side's open. Should peek through the door right there. And a quick shot. And a nice round to start off for Anubis.
Very quick, very easy.
Oh, look at that win rate from Blacklist for Lazarus.
It's not great. Not on this map. And, you know, they only had one ban. They wanted to take away port, and then it immediately goes to Black Widow. So we'll have to see how comfortable they feel about this. Certainly did not start off very well.
Pick up that quick shot. Misses. Snake doing some attack from the bottom. Snare trapped. Not for long.
Is he trapped? Or is he just welcoming the pressure as he goes down?
All of his teammates are already here.
Yeah.
He stood the ground for such a long time. Loon's trying to juggle what he has in his hands.
He's doing a great job with the juggling, but I don't know about the 1v4.
Not spotted yet, but Totson behind the radio. Also, Beva right next to him. Oh, that was all Snare.
Yep. Quick couple of rounds. Snare is able to hold off the pressure essentially by himself. Long enough for his teammates to come along, as you did mention. And this might be some of the sluggishness, you know. So,
a double shot for 40!
Never mind. Just kidding. but, oh, Snake able to take down 2 on the aggression here in the storage. And just like that, it's traded back to even.
Yeah, was slightly getting worried because already had his placement there. But at least Snake 5-1 now. Awesome does win. 4 HP. 4 HP to Beva, who is waiting at that B passage. Surely doable.
It's a minute 40, so I wouldn't be surprised if Lazarus just decide to slow push on A. Beva here, he can wait until he hears a bomb plant and then make his decision.
I would, if I was Beva, I would also wait from B site because there are lots of base spots. Once you lose the entire site by moving A, it's really hard to check 180 behind those unpenetrable boxes. Or A, you can still go towards the passage to A bottom, A short, the passage, A long. There are lots of options compared to B sites.
Yeah. Definitely the play, and that is what Beva is going to do. He knows now it's planted at A.
A long plant. Also for the stairs. He knows that at least one, but awesome. AWM.
He missed the shot. Loons is able to duck, and Beva here's Awesome above him. He's able to get one, but pretty easy shot there for Awesome. Was very low health, though, so he had to come in at the right angle from behind and gets the job done.
Yeah, nice pistol headshot. If it wasn't a headshot, maybe there could have been a chance for Beva to just turn around, immediately get one bullet in. Yeah, but Lazarus, the secure, oh, snare. It's C40. The sniper duel is blocked by the smoke. I want to see. Oh, but he's storage.
They're coming
with
in.
the grenade damage, they go straight in. They do lose Niels in the way.
Yeah, have a lot of damage done.
And 40 lost the duel against Snare, A long.
Awesome, able to pick up Beva. And that means at least the 1 kill comes in, but Anubis is on the rotation here. He's not able to get the job done. Gets the 1 headshot at least, but Doom finishes the job.
And plant, east side, of course. But the fight's on Waterway. Ooh, Vice takes down both. And Awesome, with lack of health, we thought. Snare was not able to really do any damage with the pistol. It was doable, certainly.
Yeah. So a couple of really quick rounds that Anubis took advantage of the sleepiness, perhaps. But since then, Lazarus has been coming back strong. They're even able to win this fight on a long with that pressure. Niels here in the door as well, not really able to land too much, but still hanging around, still putting on that pressure there.
Anubis Gaming reacting differently because they're up against Lazarus now. Not just like Penta, they're moving, more actively moving around the map. Not just a long pressure, also moving out all the way from the waterway. Now they're spread apart, trying to go even pressure into the BL base. Okay, a few of the members actually spotted towards water, so Lazarus might actually transition into a long, where they do have some pressure, some information, because 40's been sitting on this spot. But Snare is still alive, doesn't know if he's actually in that A site or not. Probably would think that Sniper would be defending A, but that is not the case for now.
Here comes Lazarus bouncing over through a long. 40 has been watching, hasn't seen too much as Beva hasn't poked out just yet.
Yeah, Snare from the bottom gets one more. Beva right behind the box. 40 picks up one, but 1v3 now.
And he's going to get flashed. A couple of shots are coming out here, but sniper in hands. Anubis will respect it for now.
Ooh, gotta watch for those peaks. Flashed again and again. Running out of time, only 30 seconds, and C4, guess where that is?
You gotta go.
Down to 20 now, Snake. And not just Snake, Snare, and also Doom. They were just hiding. Can't really do too much in that type of situation. Now Anubis grabbing one more.
It was pretty nice to see them be able to stifle that push over on the A side very nicely with just Beva and Snare. I would argue the two best performing players, even though Snake has picked up 2 MVPs, so can't count him out either. But the 3 of them especially. But you got 2 of those guys on A, it's not going to be easy to attack.
As long as it's not sub-base, Anubis Gaming. They do put check marks on the board. Oh. That's going to that's going to smell for a while.
Does that count as a kill?
If you if you add up, I'm pretty sure that was 100.
Definitely would be, but we're not going to put it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, so far Lazarus, their B site early on was stopped.
Oh, that was pretty gross.
The double tap, double headshot.
Doom looking good. He's going to concede the point because he knows that a 5v3 retake should be relatively easy.
And
just wait for his teammates.
He was alone in B site. Why not just back off? As you have a really long rotation from the rest of the crew. Here we go. Hudson and Snake should be taking control of the water soon enough. Loon's alive with 1 HP.
That was pretty cool from Lazarus, but not going to pay off here as Awesome goes down.
Wow.
The defuse comes in, and Anubis looking strong. Couple more rounds in their pocket.
Anubis really showing a different tempo in this matchup. Really trying to match against Lazarus, even faster than Lazarus in rotation.
Yeah.
Always pressuring either A long or even Waters.
It's good to see, too, because you talked about the difference between the matchups. You're going up against a different team, and you know that Lazarus was watching. So you can just decide, okay, we're going to play differently. We're going to play a faster style, just get ahead of what Lazarus just watched.
Yes, and because of that 4 now, I say 4 now, but we're already in round 7. Lazarus cannot really achieve too much. I thought they were also going to change up the pace and go a little faster, maybe just rush directly into a site or break into the double doors, as this is another sign. Doom boosted up here. Yeah, double position.
And it's going to work a bit. It's 2 for 2, a lot of damage on the Loons, but it's the site earned here by Lazarus.
Yeah, these type of decisions had to come down, which I like a lot from Lazarus. Guarding the storage, Awesome right below.
Oh!
Beba wins that fight, that's huge. 40 with the rifle. Trying to keep it together. They're both in the storage. Loons finds one, but 40's going to clean up the final kill. And good news for Lazarus, at least one more on the board.
Yeah, pretty good idea there. Able to trade 2 for 2 and gain access to the site is always going to be better for Blacklist. So they get in, they defend pretty well. It's very nice to see that they're still fighting here.
Yeah, we saw the percentage, the win rate of Lazarus Blacklist on this map. 3 is already pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, a quick rush into A side. This is the storm that they have been building up until this point. A short plant.
Bomb is already planted, and there's action everywhere. Doom is in behind them. They just are not covering that window. There's still 2v4 here for Anubis. Totson is coming all the way out.
As long as they have members towards short stairs, they should be okay.
It's 15 seconds, but yeah, as you mentioned, the plant is pretty good. Doom's able to get 1. He needs 2 more. It's not going to happen. That's another fast Blacklist win here for Lazarus. And like you said, if we're to follow the stats, this is just really good news for Lazarus. If they can even just go even on Blacklist side, they will be very happy with the way it's going.
The final round of the first half. Take that. Fies comes down and another quick attack. Snake in this trap position gets one. Then with the help of Veva from the side. This A short is stopped. C4 dropped right there. Loons all alone. Veva picks another 11 and 6 first half for himself.
Quick half. A lot of rushes, actually, from the side of Lazarus, and even, as you were talking about, Anubis is playing faster, too.
Which I think is a great strategy. After that many rounds, changing up the pace, that's one. But with that many games and maps and rounds, you can get tired very soon if you have a long second match.
Yeah.
And understanding what Lazarus can actually do on this map to change the pace. Ooh, 40. That A-long smoke really got his attention.
Yeah, and it's rough. When you're only one sniper on A, you kind of have to cover both sides, so you can't be looking at both angles. But his positioning meant that he was actually not covered from one side.
Yeah,
so.
He was waiting for Awesome to come through the passage.
Yeah.
Awesome was in transition. Yeah, but that's the play style of Snare. The benefits. Oh, finds Awesome. AWM. Another great player who can switch back and forth between rifle and AK. Rifle and AWM.
Yeah. We got a big push, a lot of focus on A short from both of these teams. Awesome gets the one kill, but again, if you're the only guy and you're the sniper, that means that's a free A site.
Beva near the door, picks up one, and he expects another to come from the water. There's Loons.
Eyes on the other side. He's handling this pressure so easily. He killed all three of them by himself.
How can I put this in words? The experience that he had, the sense that
yeah,
it is on the another level. Okay, this guy's actually backing off. He's buying time for what? His teammate on the side. Okay, I should turn around and see if anything's happening. There's the opponent.
Yeah.
He gets a kill and he goes back. He doesn't even wait or waste a second more trying to get a single opponent. He can read the opponent's mind. And that's Veva. Has been carrying the team very hard throughout the tournament.
Oh. Nice little one tap there from Tatsun. Just getting some value from A-long. Niels, unfortunately, not finding too much value so far on this map. Veva able to pick up a kill. He's got 1 health, and only Vise remains. He's here on B alone against 4 people. And we basically just got to wait for the C4 to make its way over to the A site.
Sometimes the delivery takes a while. They can lose the tracking number sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need the tracking number if the delivery is already there.
True. Deliver a different kind of package. Anubis 7-4. Couple of big wins here to start off on Blacklist. We don't always see this, but Anubis really bringing in the hurt. Seems like they're very warmed up, as we talked about, but Lazarus with an aggressive play on Waterway, and that is going to win it for them so far.
But the last standing person is Beva. Oh, about 40. He's still alive, man. And this guy can always bring that sniper action, even if the opponent is Beva. Beva was 16 and 7 again. And also Snake 13 and 5.
Snake's having a really big day today. He wasn't showing too much against their match against Team Myth. He was okay. But now he's like the carry in almost every one of these matches.
Yeah, big leader role. And also the interview person.
very, very important position, the interviewee.
It's important. Some of the gamers, they never get nervous playing games, but only when they're being interviewed, especially with cameras on.
Yeah.
They get super nervous. But back into the game, waterway control. Yeah, notice how quickly their rotations has been made by Anubis this entire map. Neil's early information, that's nice.
He's waiting. It looks like maybe his gun was showing because they jump out and just assassinate him. Awesome was able to, thankfully, for Lazarus, pick up 2, but this is all Anubis' sight. They could probably get this bomb down real quick as 40 is trying to get aggressive.
40 sneaks out for a split second, goes back to the door because Loon is very far, going all the way from the base. Oh, snare! Almost. Oh, cut him off!
That was a nice little 360 he did there, and casual quick scope.
40's alive, okay. The sniper. Beva's not going to peek out. Still 18 seconds. Whoa!
He did, it was close.
That was risky for Beva.
Yeah. And they had that plant that they could guard from the storage, so pretty easy for Anubis to lock that one down. 8-5.
Yeah, you can feel the nerve. These guys, they don't really usually miss those shots.
I think it's the tempo you're talking about. Just feels like a totally different match.
And now in the waterway. Plus, not just the waterway, it's also the A short pressure.
Oh, number 5, Loons with a grenade kill. Beva picks up 1, and Beva's got full health, so this is a scary guy. And he is going to be surprised there as a lot of damage comes in from Awesome. Finally, Doom is going to take him down.
In the meantime, he does find another target with the pistol. So he found surprise snare.
This guy is crazy. So they should know kind of where Loons is. But Loons might not know where Doom would be.
And a long distance fight, low HP, can be deadly. Loons, but not really watching. And let him go through the double doors. Now, are you going A or B?
He's gonna sneak in right behind B. But Loons is playing this pretty smart. He should know he's got a health advantage so he can wait for the bomb plant and then make a move.
This is a big moment for Doom. Yesterday, not really the best day for Doom at all. But today in the first match, and also here has been really helping the team, especially in defense, getting double kills, multiple kills on his own. Yeah, Loons, you just have to check. There's way too many boxes.
There it is. Through the doors. That is going to be enough. Loons handles the pressure very nicely. So continue to give them a chance. You want to keep it as close as possible. The 8 is kind of the magic number where if they get 9, then you kind of feel like it's lost. Of course, we can go to tiebreakers, but here comes Lazarus, or at least 40, and he dies. That's the risk, guys. That's generally why you don't jump through the mid doors with the sniper, but yeah, not the risk not paying off for him this time.
Usually once during the map on Black Widow, you try that once or twice. But it sure is risky compared to just sitting all the way next to the GR base. Awesome. Timing was slightly off for that shot. I think he was all the way back there, not really looking actively. He was alone. Niels, Vise. Headshots happening all over the board.
Vise and Niels spotted, but another headshot.
Oh man, sniper down.
And now a challenge from Doom. Not gonna find much, and now Vise gets another. It's up to Doom again. And he's being surrounded, not looking good for him. He doesn't have much time, and he will be sprayed down. Niels and Loons and Vise all putting it together to get the job done.
Yeah, round 15 going to Lazarus. Now we are getting closer. Was that 3 in a row, I believe?
At least 2.
Second half, Lazarus certainly coming back. Anubis still moving quickly. Loving the style, and that's a quick headshot. Vi's hiding behind.
Nade hits Vi's, but they don't check it, and he's able to spray with low health. And Beva can't even kill Awesome. He's able to get a 180 off. Snake trying to shore it up for them. As now it's a 1v1. And I'm not sure.
Ready.
Yeah.
From the B passage. The moment. There's still way too much time for these two guys to go anywhere around the map. 130. 40 feels comfortable. This is the sniper comfortable spot. Snake saying, I think Snake is waiting for 40 to actually make the rotation around.
It's kind of rough because if you just walk straight into the crosshair of the sniper, then you just lose, right? So you kind of have to be quick, but also in a 1v1 situation, you don't want to rush things.
Yeah, there was just way too much. Still way too much time. Snake, the cold-blooded.
Is that his nickname?
Yes.
Because his ID is Snake. He's the cold-blooded.
Yeah, you can't make the ID that long. But now 40. No switching guns. Just keeping. Maybe he's thinking about it. Nope, with 100 HP on Snake. That's not going to be the duel, but still the pistol. He feels confident.
There's a smoke down too.
11 seconds now.
40 just has to hit the shot. He should know he's in there. There's not many other places. Pops up and gets the kill from the top. 9-7. Anubis Gaming, one away from taking the map.
Really going all the way. Almost thought Snake died from falling there. And again. With the map pressure, they're Anubis pretending like they're having another quick B attack, but this is a total different story. With this many angles smoked up. And, oh, 40 back on his rifle.
In that case, not going to help him too much against Snare, who is looking for 40 on that angle.
Not going to be peeking towards a long. Oh. Yeah, he actually took damage.
Yeah, must have clipped him there on the side of the wall. Awesome. Spots Dotson right in his face. Bit of a jump scare there. They don't know exactly where 40 is, but as we know, 40 is not here on the site. So that's just going to be a free plant for Anubis.
But the members of Lazarus not too far away from the site. Of course, great positioning from Anubis. That's a 1-1 trade again. 40 looms very low.
They just lined up
Only
for Beva.
Niels left on A short, gets one, but still 1v3. Totson, Snare, Snake. And there's that sniper bullet to finish off the first map. It's Anubis Gaming.
Just like that, you know, I think they came out really quickly. Lazarus tried to match the tempo. And they did for a while, but I don't know. Once Anubis got onto Blacklist, it turned out to be a bit easier for them, and they're able to close it out 10-7, I believe. And yeah, pretty solid victory for them, trying to just bring in some of that energy from the win they just got over Penta. All right, off we go.
Loaded in. And Lazarus.
Speaking of tempo,
all the way out. 40. Where are you going?
Guess who's reading it really well, though?
Fies.
Guys. Guess who's reading it really well is Anubis. It's a very slow, kind of expecting a rush position here.
They certainly do.
They might not see 40, though, although immediately spotting him out.
Oh. At least he brings one along with him. Neil's on an AWM. Got one coming into the double pillar.
Awesome, in a great spot. He's able to trade 1-for-1 as well. It's just been mainly a fight here over this central plaza. Anubis finally taking it over, but still down a man.
Yeah, Tots and Snake trying to bring. Ooh, challenging a sniper. He had that information. He was backing off now and knows that this has to be a B attack for the next 20 seconds. Not backing off, just going to carry that T4 into the B site. All 3 men ready. Bai spots him to that small window. Hodson. Okay, 45 seconds, about 1v3. Try to really rotate or look for a lucky headshot and force it into 1v2 and make something happen here.
It's definitely what he's trying to do. He's just got it right at the headshot line. And he's seeing if anyone's going to poke out a little bit too aggressively. Can he clip the top of Vice?
Some resources. Not only 20 seconds now, though.
Not quite working out. Niels got pretty low, but at the end of the day, 3v1, a little bit too much for Totson to handle. So Lazarus start off strong here.
That was close when 40 was trapped. And Anubis, they know that Lazarus, they do love to get that pressure into the central plaza. So leaving that open all the time. Making sure they work through the A room entrance. And then seeing if anything happens. This is lots of firepower gathered around Niels. Yeah, Niels looking at this tiny angle. The entrance into the double pillar from the central plaza. And he's got a good amount of cover. Awesome. And vibes. So Niels, when he backs off, the other 2 rifles should be having a party. And let's see.
Yeah. He can immediately tell his teammates, okay, they're in. Oh, what an angle. They pop out, though, and there it is. 4 kills in a row. Awesome. Truly awesome in that moment. And that's that bait you were talking about. Niels was the bait.
I knew there would be a big moment for Awesome, but not getting all 4. That was insanely well controlled. I think that those 4 kills came in just 1 mag. So well controlled. And usually when there's a sniper at that position, there's no rifle near the double pillar. So expect the unexpected. And
that's the end of that.
Casually finishing off B entrance. Lazarus 2-0. Such a great start. Anubis, they take time. But I thought their B try was okay. But because of that, Awesome stopping anything from happening.
40 wanted to get aggressive again, not quite going to commit to it. Much quicker move into the pillars now is Anubis.
Yeah, certainly Compound is a map. Again, international, from invitationals, combining every invitational from 2020 to 2021. Compound, of course, from GR, 55.8%, almost 56% from GR. Certainly a lot, much lower for BL, only 44. But if you take EUMENA only, it's 5-5. 50-50, basically.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
So you can see some number of difference, especially for EUMENA.
Yeah. I do like the plays in from mid and then just making a quick rotation into the other site, but it can be dangerous if you don't clear your flanks, as 40 is able to get one, but only the one. Loons is able to help out just a bit as Awesome comes in from behind. Again, fantastic control, but it is not enough as 4 kills go the way of Snare.
Yeah, without him, that wasn't going to go the way of Anubis Gaming at all. Well controlled in really not the most friendly sniper spot, but he is Snare indeed. He doesn't even stay near the comfortable sniper zone. And Awesome here now. Oh, not spotted. He is still alive. Now comes out to help Vice.
Yeah.
Going aggressive into the entrance.
With the pistol.
He's feeling it.
Even has to reload. He's like, nope, I'm just going in there. Give me a new gun.
He's just going to bulldoze his way. Finally gets stopped. Runs out of gas.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, but Deva.
Could happen again.
Is this the start? No.
1v5 would have been
yeah, but that's
crazy.
the expectation that we have on Deva now. That this player can pull out some amazing result 1v4, 1v5. It is doable. We've seen it happen in Subbase.
I could see it happen. That is the standard of Beva now.
1v5?
Yeah. If you're not 1v5ing,
that's a high standard. The bar is pretty high up there.
I want to see a bit more aggression from Anubis. I know it can be difficult on a map like this, but...
Yeah, I don't think Anubis liked... they had to ban Subbase because of the result of match number 1. But I don't think this is their map at all. And they're trying to pull the best out of it.
Yeah, can be difficult.
Again, Niels. Was spotted. Doesn't know that he's... Oh! Wait. Okay.
Somehow managed to salvage at least the 1 kill.
Those quick flick pistol headshots. Such talent. But now with the rotation, or is it a fake? Just grabbing the C4 and leaving Doom to fake enter into B site. But the rest, the 3 others, slow rotation. This is the sort of the thing that Lazarus actually does a lot.
Yeah, this is what I really like to see when you are on Blacklist on this map. I think it's really hard to get the timings right.
That's great for Anubis. Okay, in their entry, just lose a member. 40 alone defending the site.
And he planted, but he could not escape.
I think that's still a long plant. So as long as Snare is alive, but Doom was supposed to guard the area. Okay. Slightly longer. Because this wasn't a long plant, with the attention that Doom had, I think what Snare was trying to do was pretend like he's still at a long and then escape through the smoke.
Yeah.
But he was caught. Doom died a little too early. The plan was smart, but just didn't work out the way it planned.
Definitely true. And Anubis still struggling a lot here on this Blacklist side. They have had 1 successful play, which was essentially just, I think, Snare getting 2 or 3 snipes and able to push into A and able to lock that down. But since then, it's just been the Lazarus show.
180. Not boosted, but it can be painful, as Lazarus never tried this to set up this trap, and a pretty good flash.
Oh, they got the angles there. Really, really nicely done, but the entrance will happen, and 40 extremely aggressively positioned, not able to back away in time.
Still did get the damage in. Snare very low. Beba about 60 health.
And Snare's just going to pick up his 11th kill of the contest. So Snare, he's certainly doing his job. Has the most kills in the game, even more than his counterpart on the other side in Awesome, who is at 10 kills.
Ooh. Lots of grenades. And 40 just runs in and out. Has to help out, but Beva wins the 1v2.
Yeah, and that was at 2 angles, too. I think that Niels challenged him a little bit too quickly before Awesome was ready to jump in there, so Beva was able to just kind of drag over to the other guy and win that one, so.
This approach, and Beva coming into double pillar, it's very common and oftentimes alone from Anubis Gaming. So Lazarus should surely know that. And there are timings that he actually checks. I think that's why Niels switched off to AWM in this game. A couple of times to really build pressure into double pillar. So that Anubis Gaming, they take longer of a time to come into that middle line. Yeah, now that Loons is actually... Not Loons, actually, Totson. All the way up in A long.
Yeah, and he's the only one over there, but there's 3 guys from the side of Lazarus that are hanging around this A site. So it should be a free plant onto the B site here.
You're probably just thinking about smoking the A long entrance. Yeah, dead silent, while the actual movement is happening at B.
They got to know something's up quick here.
Oh, I'm at A. Whoa, the timing.
Perfect.
Oh, guys, I'm at A, and the bomb's planted?
Totson just buying so much time. So they got to go. There's really not enough time. They got to get in there and kill 3 people, but Snare is just holding down this angle, and Beva's right there as well to challenge.
Not going to happen today. At least not in this round.
Yeah, good fight back from Anubis, winning a couple of rounds in a row now on Blacklist after looking pretty lost for the first 3 or 4 rounds here.
Yeah, they're Totson by making some sound in A long. They kept all 3. And they were, Lazarus, they were outnumbered. But Anubis Gaming really having these 1-4, 1-3 splits. Split attack AB. It's working so well against Lazarus because Lazarus, they do work around the information that they have oftentimes. And because Anubis Gaming since Black Widow, they changed their playstyle completely. It's working a lot better. So all the studies, the preparation that Lazarus had of yesterday and also watching the match today in their first match, it's not really helping them too much.
I'm surprised that Anubis are going to challenge into the pillars here. Let's see how it goes. They've got a couple of angles, but Awesome has a pretty deadly one. I think Doom should have spotted him there. I think Beva is challenging in that same spot.
Yeah, Beva always comes through the BL base. A long.
Okay, buys though. The spray is huge. He gets a couple, but it was basically only him that got a couple of kills. So with a couple of guys that were in pillars and that information given to Anubis, it should be enough. But here comes Niels. Trying to get Totson. And he's able to spray through the wall. But it is Beva at the end of the day. Can Beva do it? He gets one. And he gets 2. A headshot with the pistol. Oh, man, that is huge. So clutch for Beva to make sure that Anubis pick up that round.
This man whenever the team needs a clutch moment, he's always there. And that movement from, was it Awesome at the end? It actually went up instead of challenging him into the side because of some wall shot potential or also headshot. It was going to be harder a shot landing head because he was also in the air.
Yeah.
But Beba just makes it work. His flicks are just flawless sometimes.
Yeah. With the pistol, nonetheless, he's able to get the job done. And Anubis have clawed their way back into this one. Would be huge for them if they could win again. They'll keep their streak alive to 4 in a row.
And 40 just looking from A. Smoked up. Can't get any more valuable information from the center. Okay, Anubis Gaming, last round attack. Where are you headed? Beba not going into double pillars because oftentimes did not really pay off. Going in late timing.
Perhaps a central plaza push here. Couple of smokes going down. They're running through right now. As Beba, he gets flashed and Awesome comes out. Beba was supposed to hold that, but he couldn't. And now Doom and Snare, they are so low. That's not going to work for you guys. That's going to be the end. Lazarus handles the push flawlessly. And they are at least able to grab that last round before the swap.
5-4. Lazarus. Let's see how quickly they can actually move. This is going to tell so much about where Lazarus is at in the tournament, because this is their time. It's Compound. They're up against Anubis Gaming, who's known as more passive. Now Blacklist time. They can really set the tempo of the game. And starting out quickly, A room.
3 guys in.
Just pre-shots, making sure they don't take any damage, but Beva in the bait spot. Spotted. Okay, there's the cover from Snare. It's a better trade.
That's the issue. Once you commit to walking down this hallway here and you fire a shot, you can get attacked from both sides, and that's exactly what happened. Snare was right there to help out, but 40 does trade one back here from mid.
And he doesn't want to finish here. Snare. 40 would be saying, like, why is he there?
Yeah. Just Snare things. He finds the weirdest angles. The funkiest shots.
Very bold, because Snare also did not know that where the other 2 rifles were.
Okay, well, they just walked straight in the snake, and he's like, thank you very much for a couple of kills. Heard them coming.
That's exactly why when you go into B entrance from the Central Plaza, jump, jump, jump. We've seen it happen, and well, it takes a couple more bullets in the body at least, instead of headshot.
Now it's Snare's turn to try to take over the Central Plaza as a individual sniper. See how it works out for him. Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Sorry, Snare, for the caster curse, I suppose.
Still 15-7. But that's going to slow down Anubis Gaming from rotation. Because when you have a sniper in movement, the other 4 rifles, they don't really move too much. You can't move at the same time.
Ooh, nice little headshot, and Totson's got some help from Doom, but Totson's doing it all himself. A couple of headshots for him.
Great teamwork there. Covering angles. 3-3. 5 still looking just in case of another member still holding the line in the second room.
They are running away as Anubis are running in. This could get pretty interesting. Doom comes out and sprays him down with Beva.
Oh, C4 is right there. And 40. Can you contribute back? It's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
More time given. Oh, unless he gets a double. Oh, no way. They're not going to give it to him.
He's got to get aggressive. He just doesn't have the time. Hey, he gets one, at least, but that is easily a win for Anubis. 3v1 against 40. So now a couple of round wins here from the GR side for Anubis Gaming. Not so bad of a start for them. Lining up for Snare, generally not a good idea. He's even going to get a headshot, nearly gets the second flick. Oh, I thought he help from Totson too.
Oh, that was Totson. I thought he magically got the third. Oh, Vice says, okay, if you want to start a fight, I can respond, but that was over at A room. Still 40's alive. Vi's actually doing so well on this map. But through the smoke, Snake got an early tag. Yeah, only 40 now. 9 and 7. Through the smoke, Snakes got the ID tag. Oh, can't really see directly through the smoke. Did a lot of damage with the pistol, but not able to grab another kill. As Doom finishes the game.
Yeah, it just feels like Lazarus again. They had some great tempo on GR side, but now on Blacklist, it's like they're just playing to Snare's tempo. Snare's telling them where they can be and where they can't be.
I don't think Lazarus expected. Oh, now they're moving in. But
Snare's tempo, man. Snare's tempo.
2 pistol shots, 2 headshots.
Ah, he is just
click, click. 2 kills.
Yeah.
In like 0.2 seconds.
And Doom cleans it up. That is 4 in a row now for Anubis. And this is the very, very important round. Lazarus, they desperately need this one.
And very close to that magic number 9 for Anubis.
Guess who's here again? Guess who's not challenging him is Lazarus. As they run into A room.
Yeah, great flash entry at least.
Yeah, they're kind of teaching tempo.
Oh, 40 gets shot into. Nice angle there.
They're teaching Penta how to enter A room. You got to use flashes. All right, let's see how this one goes. Totson pushed out in mid. They should know a lot of them are on this A long spot. Not going to be the easiest entry here as, okay, not sure, yeah, I don't know, not sure about this one. Awesome says thank you very much for the easy 3 headshots as Anubis trying to play against the flow, and they get punished.
Finally winning one in the second half. Whoa, that streak seemed forever for Anubis Gaming. Now Lazarus quickly controlling one. No grenade, so they want to go straight through the central plaza. What we asked.
Doom was ready, but I don't know if he's going to be able to spray this. Yeah,
no flash at all. And Snake was, they were out A long. And Vice comes from A room from the side. 4 kills all of a sudden. Almost the perfect round, but Thompson's got 1.
They are charging him right now. Flash comes in. I think he knows he's doomed. In from the back comes Niels. And just like that, Lazarus, 2 more on the board, making it interesting once again. Does anyone smell that that golden round coming around?
Not yet.
You don't smell it yet?
Nope.
Okay, that's that's some damage.
Wow!
Yeah, the rush. It is going to be stifled this time around. Niels gets 1, but Anubis are like, nah, man, you're not doing this twice in a row. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, Vice, they remember Vice did come, and it's always Vice that comes into A long. You know this because of too many games of Lazarus A long push. Yeah, even Anubis, they they know, and C4 down from the Central Plaza entrance A. Guys, how long are you going to wait there?
As long as it takes. You should poke out here in just a moment, see if he can land a headshot, maybe make it a bit easier for him. Nope, spotted and shot through the wall. So 9-7 now for Anubis. One more will avoid the so many extra rounds that these guys have played, and it would also give them first place in the group. They have learned.
Oh, and snare.
Okay, he gets one.
Oh, little. Yeah, Lazarus scared about the grenade, and that could have been a double grenade kill. In the previous round, that was quite scary. Now, with snare, some information given 10 seconds ago. A lot of members down in Central Plaza, they were looking for a push. A push twice with Vice going to A long. There's Totson in a bait spot to be second room. Vice again checking A room carefully. Now it's not just himself this time. 3 men with 40 on a rifle. Going to his favorite spot, Bird's Nest. No one coming around the back.
This might work. Beva's here all alone watching this doorway. He's gonna spot them now, but Doom is helping out from mid. Awesome comes in, you see Snake trying to spray it down, but it's pretty even at the moment. 2 against 2. Spies is in there, Totson is gonna be the hero alongside a Doom who picks up that last kill, and Anubis Gaming with a 2-0 against Lazarus here tonight. They win 2 matches in a row, and they secure that first place in the group.
3 wins for Anubis. Plays, but if he's playing this great, just let this guy loose.
Yeah. I think it really helps also that he's got other great riflers alongside of him to just help him out, right? So that's really, really cool to see. Guys, we do have one more match that we are going to have on the day. It is going to be Team Myth up against Lazarus, so we'll be right back after this break.